At the beginning of the story, we see a local criminal named Chain and his two companions, Lek and Fat, chasing a couple. The couple runs toward the forest to escape, but the gangsters quickly catch them and brutally kill them. The scene then shifts, and we are introduced to a couple named Youth and Ba. The two deeply love each other and are planning to get married when the time comes. However, Youth's parents are not happy about this relationship because Ba is a mute girl. On top of that, her father had abandoned Ba and her mother for another woman, which left Ba in a poor financial condition. Despite all this, Youth agrees to marry Ba. One day, Youth and Ba are returning home after catching fish from the river when some local troublemakers from the village throw a stone at Ba and run away. The stone hits Ba on the head, and she starts bleeding. Youth immediately takes her home, where Ba's mother applies medicine on her wound and tells her to rest. After that, her mother goes to Youth and tells him that he can find a good girl and a good family, so he should stop meeting Ba from now on. Youth says that he truly loves Ba and does not care about what the villagers think. This way, despite being against his family and village, Youth decides to stay with Ba. The next day, the two meet again and go fishing together to spend time with each other, and they cook and eat the fish together. Chain and his two companions also live in the same village. Looking at them, it seems like they have no purpose in life other than troubling people. They also steal food and money to get by. Chain has a wife who keeps scolding him for his behavior, but Chain pays no attention to her. One day, when Youth and Ba are returning home with a bucket full of fish, Chain and his two companions appear in front of them and snatch their heavy bucket of fish. Chain also starts harassing Ba, and Youth tries to protect her, but all three of them easily overpower him. Just then, Chain's wife arrives and saves Youth and Ba from Chain and his companions. In the evening, when Youth goes home, his father, as usual, tells him to go to Bangkok and find work. His father believed it was very important for Youth to go to the city and earn money, but Youth said he preferred the peace of village life over living in the city. The next morning, we see a thief who steals bananas from a shop and runs away. At the same time, Ba is also passing by that same shop with bananas. The shopkeeper mistakes Ba for the thief and starts yelling at her harshly. Poor Ba, being mute, cannot prove her innocence and runs away. On that same day, Youth's mother comes to meet Ba's mother and tells her that she will not let her son marry a mute girl, so she should keep Ba away from her son. Ba overhears all of this and becomes very heartbroken. After that, Ba goes to the fields, lies down, and cries, wondering why the whole village hates her. A little later, Youth comes there and hugs her, promising that he will never leave her and will marry her soon. After that, the two head out to catch fish. While Youth is fixing the fishing net, Chain and his companions arrive and kidnap Ba, taking her into the forest. There, Chain tries to forcefully remove her clothes, and Ba tries to fight back, but all three of them beat her badly. Meanwhile, when Youth cannot see Ba anywhere, he starts looking for her nearby. He finds one of Ba's slippers, which makes him realize she is in danger. He goes into the forest to find her and sees Chain and the others brutally attacking Ba. He fights all three gangsters to save Ba, but they easily overpower him and beat him until he is badly injured. After that, Chain assaults Bae, and then the gangsters bury both of them in the forest. When Ba does not return home at night, her mother gets very worried. So the next morning she goes to Youth's family and finds out that Youth also has not come home. Both sets of parents go out searching for their children. When they reach the fields, they see signs of a struggle, which makes them even more worried. There they meet a man who tells them that Chain and his companions were following Youth and Ba. Knowing this, they go straight to Chain's house, where Chain threatens them and drives them away. After that, the three of them go to the police station to file a missing report and tell the officer that they suspect Chain and his men did something wrong. The officer says there is no evidence against Chain right now, so they cannot take any action. He also says that maybe the two of them ran off to the city to start a new life. We then see Chain's companion Lek, who is wandering alone in the forest. He feels very guilty about the crime they committed and cannot escape his guilt. Chain and Fat come to him and ask if he is okay. Lek tells them that he is feeling very low and wants to change himself. He also suggests that Chain and Fat give up their criminal ways. This makes Chain angry, and he pulls out his gun and points it at Lek. Chain threatens Lek, saying that if the police find out about what they did, he will kill him. All three then go into the forest to hunt. While they are looking for animals in the forest, Ba's ghost suddenly appears before them, terrifying all three, and they are forced to flee from the forest. That night, the three of them are drinking and enjoying with some girls. During this, Lek goes outside saying he needs to use the bathroom. When he is outside, he sees a girl in white clothes lying on the ground. Lek slowly walks toward her and tries to turn her over. When he turns her around, he realizes that the girl is none other than Ba. Seeing Ba, Lek gets very scared and immediately runs back to his friends. After the party ends, all three go back home, but they are all very afraid of Ba, especially Lek. When he goes to his bed, Ba keeps appearing before him, attacking him. Because of this, Lek cannot sleep at all that night. The The next morning, Lek meets Fat and while talking, tells him about the terrifying incident from the previous night. Fat is shocked and tells Lek that he has also been having frightening visions. Lek then suggests that Fat leave the village and look for work in the city so they can get away from this trouble. He also says that if the villagers find out about their crimes, they will ruin them. Fat replies that it is very difficult for people like them to find jobs, so they will have to stay in the village. Once again, all three go into the forest to hunt. During this, Ba's ghost appears in front of Lek and starts chasing him. Lek gets scared and starts running for his life. While running, someone suddenly hits him on the head with a wooden branch. He goes to the bathroom to freshen up, where Fat sees Youth's ghost, which scares Fat even more. The next morning, we see Fat going to a nearby temple out of fear, where he prays for his life to be saved. After that, he meets Chain and tells him that he is going to confess his crimes to the villagers. This makes Chain very angry, and he punches Fat in the face and orders him to stay quiet. But Fat no longer wants to stay silent, and insists that he will tell everything to the villagers. Chain beats him badly and threatens to kill him, so Fat backs down out of fear. That same night, while Chain is sleeping with his wife, Chain has a terrifying dream in which the ghosts of Youth and Ba have tied him to his bed and are tormenting him. They are also walking toward him with an axe. The next day, we see Fat catching fish near a river when he hears a frightening sound. He panics and looks all around but sees no one. Suddenly, he hears the sound of something falling into the water, which scares him even more. He tries to run into the forest, but someone grabs him from behind and forcefully drowns him in the water. Fat dies. With the sudden deaths of Fat and Lek, Chain's father gets worried about his son too. He tells Chain that he should confess his crimes and warns that if he does not, the same fate will happen to him as his companions. But Chain firmly refuses to confess because he is afraid that if he tells everyone what he did, the villagers will hand him over to the police and he will be sent to jail as punishment. Later that night, while Chain is sleeping with his wife, he hears sounds coming from the kitchen. He wakes up startled and asks his wife if she heard the sounds from the kitchen too. Instead of answering, his wife scolds him harshly for waking her up and ruining her sleep. She goes back to sleep, and Chain tries to sleep too. But again, he hears the same sound, which terrifies him. He gets up immediately and goes to turn on the lights, only to find that the tube light in his house has gone out. Since he was afraid of the dark, he decides to light a candle, but as soon as he lights it, it blows out on its own. He lights it again, and just as he turns around, Ba's ghost appears right in front of him. Chain gets terrified, but somehow he grabs a knife and starts attacking Ba again and again. During this, he realizes that he has not attacked Ba's ghost but his own wife. His attack kills her. Chain cannot believe he has just killed his own wife. He then bursts into tears like a child, and from behind, an unknown person comes and knocks him unconscious. A little later, when Chain wakes up, he finds himself tied up. Then Youth and Ba arrive, who are still alive. Chain is shocked to see both of them. Youth and Ba reveal that after Chain and his companions buried them alive and left, it started raining shortly after. The rainwater loosened the soil, which allowed them to dig their way out and save themselves. After that, the two helped each other recover and decided to stay in the forest for several days until they were fully healed, so they could take revenge on Chain and his companions. After several days, they fully recovered and began taking their revenge. They had understood that to destroy evil, they would have to take the path of evil themselves. That is when they started taking revenge on their enemies one by one and killed them all. After hearing everything from Youth and Ba, Chain starts begging for his life, but neither of them listens to a single word he says, and they kill him to complete their revenge. With this, the movie comes to an end.